Yo, I'm showing all I wanted. What is this girl up to today? Dark versus dark room. Meet up headphones. Well, I'm like this because I'm talking about Gen-Zs today. Evolving, but it's only noodles and small chops that you want to eat every day. Evolving, but you cannot even cook at least one meal every day. You want to order out, chowder, and all the food ordering apps are your best friends at this point. Well, I am a dietitian, and no, I'm not come to tell you to stop taking green juices. I've come to tell you why your tummy has been acting up and doing the most of it. So stay with me, walk with me. It is the Heartfelt Daily podcast. In case you do not know, this is where you are at first day. Don't get anywhere, just sit tight and enjoy this episode with us. Today, the episode is centered around Gen Z got health. Yes, repeat after me. Gen Z got health. Get right into it. Why is your gut acting up? And I know you might be wondering, what is gut? What is this gut talking about? Gut is basically just talking about your belly area, your abdominal area, okay? Your tummy, whatever it is you want to call it. So that's region. And I would say it's just so skillful how God intentionally puts that part in the middle of our entire body to show how important it is, not just like our tummies are actually very important. They literally carry us because if there's nothing there, how does the rest of your body want to be carried? Your legs can't carry, your arms cannot carry you. Nothing basically will. But that part is perhaps the most underrated, underlooked, mistreated, whatever it is you want to call it. So I'm going to be sharing 5 ways to treat your gut better. 5 ways to do better by your gut as a Gen Z. But before we get into that, if you're wondering, why is my gut acting up? What's the problem? Things are basically more out of your hands than you know. And you wonder how. What is he even talking about? Well, your parents, they grew up on whole foods, whole ingredients, amazing recipes, yeah. Those are the things that they grew up on. But what you have access to are processed foods, imported foods, fast food, so many things that are not the best option for you, right? I did my undergraduate research work. No, not the actual research work. I did my seminar presentation, that's before the actual research work, on nutrition transition, and I was able to find these things out. And that's basically why we have a lot of NCDs, that's non-communicable disease, from the rice to be, because disease begins in the gut. Okay? Disease begins in the gut, but here's the good side. If disease begins in the gut, it also means that healing begins in the gut. So, what can you do? So many drinks are out there. Now, swap the fizzies for the fruity. Swap fizzy for fruity rather than all the time. Make that drink yourself. And this thing will take you less than 10 minutes. The 10 minutes that it will take you to wait for whoever will deliver it to deliver it. Or the 10 minutes it will take, more than 10 minutes of course, to get to the closest store and buy it. Okay? You could just whip that fruit drink up in your house and there you all this fruit drink that you're going to say, oh, it's orange juice, I'm sorry for you. Rather than say it's orange juice, just tell yourself it's orange flavor and water that I'm drinking. Don't get it twisted. There's no orange in your orange juice, there's no mango in that tropical fruit drink that you're taking. It's a fruit drink, not a fruit juice. You're just simulating what a fruit drink should taste like to your taste buds. So the second thing I need you to do is swap restaurant trials for recipe trials. It's not all the time. You and your friends, the only place you want to turn up, this new restaurant that just opened here. If you're not elaborate, I'm not saying don't try out good food. I love good food. I just love to savor good food, try things out. But that means you're also exposing yourself to so many things, food handling issues, new ingredients that you might not even know about, so many things. And that's all fine by all means. But put the rings on it too sometimes. You also can have fun having cooking hangouts, right? Where you just try out new recipes. It is a lot of fun. You don't even want to trade that for anything. The restaurant tryouts is fine, but also invest in cooking tryouts. The experience is wholesome. You get to control what gets into your plate, and you just get to have a well-rounded experience when you do things like that. So this weekend, you could try that out with your friends, okay? Then swap antibiotics for prebiotics. Please, by all means, please. You know, especially here in Nigeria, we're told that at the slightest symptoms that we have malaria and typhoid. And the only way to cure typhoid, we are told, is through antibiotics. The frequency at which we take antibiotics, at which you take antibiotics, might just be the problem with your gut. What does antibiotic do? Anti means against biotics. Bio is life, right? So when you take antibiotics, what it does is it goes to clear what it feels is harmful to your body. However, antibiotics can just move around like unemployment and clear even your beneficial bacteria. In case you do not know, your body also has its own bacteria, right? Its own bacteria rather. What is bacteria? It also has its own bacteria, right? But sometimes the antibiotics kill them off, leaving you open. Most of these bacteria act as our defense system. They are part of our immune system, right? They are supposed to help the activities in our body, digestion, several things, right? But then they are wiped off and deleted. So please, prebiotics, however, are substances that are beneficial to our original microflora. That's what it's called, our original bacteria. And they include especially fermented foods, right? We are gotten especially from fermented foods like yogurt, ogi, your basic ogi. It will shock you. Iru, the things you overlook, they just might be what you actually need. In fact, they are what you actually need. So all the time, it's not for seasoning cubes. You could swap them with iru, ogi. They add that local spice, that edge to your food, and they also help build your system up. In fact, prebiotics, I would say, invariably act as antibiotics, because when your flora is in the best place, when your bacteria is in the best place, you need to fight what you don't need out of your body and just keep them out. Okay, and sometimes swap Netflix sub or the Netflix sub. I cannot shout this enough. All those movies you're watching, they will not help you when the gut problems come. They won't. So sometimes swap your Netflix sub or cut it down and get a dietetic sub. It's so good that nutrition and dietetic services come in subscription-based models these days, so you can just consult, get the right treatment. Okay, as a baby girl, as a fine boy, okay, as a Gen Z Odogwu, spend your money in the right place, please. Then the last and the fifth thing I'm going to be mentioning on this episode is your skincare budget. You could invest some of that in knowledge, okay? Skincare budget in knowledge. Use it to buy data and just do research. You know, it's amazing, or would I say appalling, how we are so invested in taking care of our skin, such that we forget to actually intentionally take care of what feeds our skin. And that's something we really need to fix up on. I'm not going to say so much about like Hippocrates said. I always have problems with that man's name, but I love this particular thing that he's known to have said. He said, "Let food be thy medicine, and not medicine be food." It's not about downing supplements. It's not about downing everything that your favorite influencer recommends. It's about intentionality in taking care of your gut. Remember, disease begins in the gut, but healing also begins in the gut. Till next time, see you on another episode. Bye, Gen Z. Bye, everybody in the videos. Everybody included. Okay?